For the European market, the CBR is available in two colors, Grand Prix Red and Matte Gunpowder Black. The R7 also comes in two options, Icon Blue and Midnight Black. The CBR makes 22 more horses than the R7, while in terms of torque, the R7 produces 4 Nm more than the CBR. Weight-wise, the R7 is one of the lightest in its class at 188 kilograms, which is 23 kilograms less than the CBR. But that weight advantage isn't enough to bridge the horsepower gap, giving the CBR about a 15% higher power-to-weight ratio. Powering the CBR is a 649cc liquid-cooled inline-4, while the R7 packs a slightly larger 689cc engine, but with fewer cylinders, a parallel twin with a 270-degree crank, or what Yamaha calls a crossblade. The higher revving CBR has a more over-square engine. As for the transmission, both come with a 6-speed wet clutch with assist and slipper. Electronics-wise, both bikes are pretty bare bones, especially the R7. They feature standard, non-lean sensitive ABS, and both still use a cable-operated throttle. The CBR has traction control, while a quick shifter is optional for both. Honda offers an optional e-clutch semi-automatic variant for just $100 more. And as for Yamaha, they have a similar semi-automatic system called YMT for the MT-07, which is actually more advanced since it can go fully automatic unlike Honda's e-clutch. But unfortunately, the R7 didn't have this option. The CBR also has modernized dash with TFT display and Bluetooth connectivity, which the R7 lacks. For the chassis, both bikes use a diamond-type steel frame, and as for suspension, they have a 41mm upside-down fork, but only the R7's is fully adjustable. For the rear, both run a link-type shock, though the R7 gets preload and rebound adjustment, while the CBR only has preload. For brakes, both have radial-mounted 4-piston calipers, Advix on the R7 and Nissan on the CBR, but the R7 also comes with a Brembo master cylinder as standard. Both bikes have the same tire sizes. The R7, being more on the sporty side, has a racier riding position with a taller seat height and lower clip-on bars. It also has a shorter wheelbase, making it feel more agile and nimble compared to the CBR. Price-wise, the R7 starts at $9,199, while the CBR is a bit pricier at $9,899. So, based on all that, the R7 is the better pick if you're after a sportier ride or maybe a beginner-friendly track bike. It might not have as much top-end power, but it makes up for it with punchy low-end grunt. Plus, its lighter weight, compact size, better suspension, and racy ergonomics make it more nimble, agile, and quicker through corners. But if you're after a solid commuter, the CBR is the way to go. It's got a more relaxed riding position, rider aids, the e-clutch for extra convenience, and more top-end power. Plus, its heavier weight and longer wheelbase actually make it feel more stable on the highway.